Hey everyone, DremlightKNGDM here with another news roundup for you. While the game might feel a little quiet since the end of the villain's star path, things over on social media are a bit different. Gameloft is ramping up their marketing with tease after tease. With so much information, it can be hard to keep track of everything. But don't worry, because I've gathered up every bit of info and tease and put them all in one video for you. Before we get into things, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay current with all things Disney Dreamlight Valley. Follow me on social media at DremlightKNGDM for more up-to-the-minute updates. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. On Tuesday, November 22nd, the 27th anniversary of Toy Story's theatrical release, Gameloft announced that the Toy Story update would release on Tuesday, December 6th, which is definitely later than most expected when they said late fall, but December 6th is still technically fall, so I guess they met that deadline. The following Monday, Gameloft caused quite a stir when they tweeted a string of cryptic emojis and the date 11/30/2022. This of course led to rampant speculation, with players guessing everything from an early release date to the addition of a new space biome or realm. Thankfully, we didn't have to wait long to find out what it all meant. But that wasn't the only bit of info we got. The next day, Gameloft announced that the delayed Mac version would arrive alongside the Toy Story update. When the 30th finally rolled around, Gameloft dropped this teaser image hinting at quite a few new features and changes we can expect to see in this update, along with the name of the update, Missions in Uncharted Space. Naturally, this has led to even more speculation within the community, and I have some thoughts I want to share, but not just yet. Believe it or not, there's still more news to cover. On top of the teaser image and Mac info, Gameloft also shared the theme for Update 3's Star Path. Festive. I'm pretty happy with this theme because it will allow them to have items and motifs from all sorts of holidays and IPs and not be tied to anything specific like Pixar or villain. Gameloft also updated the Trello board, revealing a number of bug fixes we can expect to see in this update. First up, Ursula's A Deal with Ursula quest will see a fix for players who have the dark crystal but are still getting prompted to pick up the crystal. Currently, the cooking animation is slightly different depending on which model you're using, resulting in one taking longer than the other. This is also an issue with the harvesting animation, but not for long, as players can expect a fix in this update. Male avatars will finally look at the camera when they take a selfie. This is a small fix, but a very welcome one to be sure. The next update will also fix an issue that prevents critters from being properly added to players' collections after completing their requirements. This update will also clarify the item limit for players. There aren't any more details beyond that, but I know this is an area of confusion for a lot of players, so I'm sure this will be a very welcome change. The following quests will also see bug fixes: Goofy's Photo Fever quest, Donald's The Dreamlight Fountain quest, and Prince Eric's Part of Your World quest. So that's everything that we've been directly told, but don't worry, there are still plenty of more hints to go through. Most of the hints we've received came from the image released on the 30th. One of the things that stood out right away was a certain blue alien. I was absolutely shocked to see Stitch in this teaser, since I was only expecting Toy Story and maybe a few other winter things, but here he is front and center. Another big reveal is the addition of costumes for our villagers. This was one of the wishlist challenge goals we unlocked together as a community over the summer. I was also pretty surprised to see this, as they specifically said that the goals we unlocked aren't guaranteed to arrive in the early access period. But here's one of the bigger ones right out the gate in Update 2. No word yet on how these will be unlocked, but I'm guessing either through new friendship quests or the Star Path. Maybe both? We'll have to wait and see. Speaking of the Star Path, I think it's safe to assume that the adorable little fox will be the companion for the festive Star Path. We can also see the pillar in the background of this image. I take that as an indication that we will be restoring the pillar in the Frosted Heights, possibly with the help of Anna, given that she occupies the same spot in the image that Scar did in the last update. Buzz and Woody are also present, but they aren't really given as much of focus as I figured they would. I think it's possible that somewhere along the line, the Toy Story update merged with a smaller winter update, which is why this is both later than expected and marketing winter so heavily. But that's just a theory. And it's not my only theory either. I think it's possible that Olaf arrives in this update. I know 4 characters is a lot, but hear me out. First, like I mentioned before, Anna is front and center in the teaser. It makes sense to me that Anna might help us unlock Olaf, similar to the way Ursula unlocked Eric. Anna isn't the only Frozen reference either. Her house is in the image as well, along with Elsa's ice cake. There are also multiple snow people in the image. Not only that, but there have been multiple voice lines for Olaf leaked, so we know he's far enough along to have voice lines. Plus, why would you release a blue alien and not the talking snowman in your December update? That just doesn't make any sense to me, which I know doesn't mean anything, but still. Okay, Moving on from my Olaf obsession, there are still a few more hints left in this image. I think it's possible that we could see snowball fights appear since Anna, Stitch, and the player are all holding snowballs. I also think we might see some snowfall outside of the frozen heights since both the cave and Anna's house are found in the Forest of Valor, yet the ground is covered in snow. This could obviously just be a design choice, but given how many clues I ignored in the last update and considered them design choices, I'm not leaving anything to chance this time. The final thing I want to talk about is the name of this update. I don't think missions in Uncharted Space is anything more than a reference to Buzz's line.
The secret mission in Uncharted Space, let's go.
I don't think we'll see any kind of space exploration, biome, or realm. Maybe something in the Toy Story realm, but I doubt it. I'd love to be wrong, but I just don't see a space aspect being a priority when they could do an ocean expansion and bring in even more franchises like Luca and Finding Nemo. Okay, that wraps it up for today. What do you think of all this teased content? Is this more than you thought, or are you hoping there's more hidden away? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing so you can see more videos like this. Don't forget to follow me on social media for more up-to-the-minute updates. You can find me at DremlightKNGDM on all social media platforms. Thanks for watching and have a great day.